Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
Hello everyone. Welcome. My name is Santa and this is Annie Budgets. How are you all doing? I hope everybody had a wonderful week this past week, guys, and I hope it went by really quickly for you all. It is Saturday and I'm here to do my weekly reset, guys, but before we get started with my weekly reset, I do want to pick the winner of the blue wallet. Here we go, touching things and messing things up, guys. So guys, we have 6 people. We had a lot of comments, but I asked to put the word blue. I know not everybody use a budgeting wallet. Sorry for the glare. So I am getting ready to pick our winner. So here we have at Tasha Gibbs 7129, at Jaylee's Money Diary, at Blessed Budgets by Abigail, at jensway4918, at Michelle and Co, and at Diamond Budgets. Those are our six young ladies that mentioned the word blue. So let's see who our lucky winner is going to be. And this is how I do it for my Facebook. Then this is how I picked. Okay, so our winner is at jensway4918. So if you can either email me, or I don't have an Etsy or a Ko-fi, my love, so it would have to be email, but I will tag you in the video. So at jensway4918, congratulations, you are the winner of the blue wallet. I do have another wallet that I'm going to be doing probably in tomorrow's video, guys, and that one is beige. So just stay on the lookout. There's a few things that I want to do on giveaways, so I will start having them up, one at a time. I'm trying to get the calculator where you guys don't get the blare. Oh my God, guys. Is it that early? Like, I'm literally having my cup of coffee and I'm still sitting here saying everything wrong. All right, my love, so congratulations. And we are working today. Let's go ahead and count this up. I will be doing a little bit less. If you caught it, I think around the middle of the week, I did state that business was a little slow this week, guys. So obviously I have to work with what I get. So 1, 2, 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80. So that's, 380. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. So we have 110. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 75. So 175 in fives. And then we have 100 here in singles. We have our 50 in singles, and then we have 1, 2, and 3. So we are budgeting this week with $1,218. Again, sorry about the glare. And if I get any payments in, guys, because I am filming this Saturday early in the morning, so when I invoice my customers, payments are due Saturday by noon. I do have my oldest nephew's baby shower today, guys. So I am trying to get this done early. I have a few things to do. So if I get any more payments in this week, I know a few people told me that they cannot pay till next week, and that's what puts me a little behind. So I will add more, but for now, we're going to work with, the schedule that I had, basically. So for groceries, I am going to just put $100 in this week. I usually do $250. I didn't have 50, so that's going anyway in the grocery store, guys. For gas, we're going to do $40. So we're going to go ahead and add 220s. Let me know how your week went, guys. We actually didn't have a bad week. Coffee is 20, as in busy. Not at all. I think we were just 2 appointments in this week, and that was about it. Dine out is $20. Today is going to be a little busier. I got to make some macaroni salad that it was requested to me by my nephew. $20 for nails. So let's go ahead and put the, no, I'm going to leave this one. Let me grab this one. That one is a star note. I don't know if I can keep it yet, but just in case. So $20 for nails. And then we're going to do $5 for miscellaneous. Here we go. And $5 for giving. So I did order another wallet, guys. my wallet drama over here. All right, so our wallet, it is set for this upcoming week. So that is good to go. So I did order a wallet. We're going to see how that goes. I'm going to leave this little stack for Monday minis because it's exactly what we use. And we're going to take these out and put that here. So I think it said Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. So I should be getting it either, no, I don't know if it said Saturday or Sunday. But let's see when it comes in, if it's something that I can work with. All right, my loves. So we're going to do our weekly bills. So every month, if there's anyone here that's new, every week, what I do, I take a quarter of all my bills that are paid monthly, and I put it in my binder. So by the end of the month, I have all the money already saved for the new month's bills. So SNEW, that is my water company, and we set aside $15 a week. And I actually have like a $24 credit here, but I want to keep the payments going because you never know when you're going to have that month. You know, if we end up washing the cars now outside or just the kids playing with water, you never know when we're going to have a month that comes in a little bit higher. So I just leave the credit and keep doing my $60 a month payment, 20, 30, 45. So 45, we have one more week and then we are done. Eversource is my light company, and this one we do, what is it, 65? Yes, 65, and I did do it with a 50, a 10, and a 5. I was pressed for time yesterday, guys, so when I was doing my change or getting my change, I usually try to go through my binders before I go to the bank, and that's why with some of them I did 50s, but some of them I could not do it. Like I didn't have enough. So we have 150, 170, 180, 195. Okay, so this is my light company. Wish that went down. Okay, cable, we do $50 a week. Let me just make sure. And I did do that one in 150 as well. So we have 150 for cable. AT&T is $32 a week. Okay, so let's take 20, stay right there where you're going, 30, 1, and 2. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, and 96. That is awesome. $96 there. For T-Mobile, this one did go down from 37 that I was doing to 35. So I only set aside 35 a week. Something must have gotten paid off, guys, so it ended up going down. So I brought it down 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 105. T-Mobile is mine. AT&T is my daughter's. All right, and now for house insurance, let's see. I think this one is 45. So we're going to do 20, 40, 5. So now for house insurance, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 35. 135 for home insurance. Car insurance, we do 60 a week, and I did do this one in 320s. Didn't have enough 50s. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, and 180. So we have 180 for car insurance. And then for my Kia, we set aside 150 a week. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 54, 50. Okay, so next week by Friday, I will have everything that I need for my bills in May. So Wells Fargo is the credit card that I just finished paying, my loves. And I used to set aside 40 a week. I am setting aside $25 a week. and that is only in case I add anything to that card. If I don't, I'm going to keep it aside. I'm not going to use it for anything else. And then if I do need to use the card for anything, I will have money to pay for it. This is a $9,000 credit card that I owed on it for many, many years. I finally got it down to zero, and I definitely do not want to use it for anything. But if I have to, then at least I'll have the money there. And then for consolidation, it's $92. So that's 50, 70, 90, 1, and 2. So for consolidation, sorry guys, I have 50, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 271, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 276 so far in here. Okay, that is awesome. And then for miscellaneous, we set aside $10 a week. And that is just in case any bills come in a little bit higher than expected for any reason, we have some way to cover them. All right, so now we have Thursday for that. I mean, Thursday, 30 for that. I'm looking at something that says Thursday and it threw me way off. All right, my love, so that takes care of my weekly bills, and that is week 3 of 4. So aside of that, we're going to go ahead and do my Monday minis. That one is easy. So Monday minis will be done with $50 this week. So I'm just going to take this out, and we do 50. And again, if anybody's new, I try to keep them in the little band, guys, just because I don't know how to fast forward and do all that. So this way, you guys don't have to sit here and watch me count out 50 singles. All right, so that takes care of Monday mini for this week. There we go. And then let's see. We have our 52 weeks. So I'm not doing this in any particular order, guys. So for our 52 week, we're going to do $37. And that means we're on week 37. So 20, 30, 5, 36, and 37. So we're doing $37, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 700, and 1, 2, 3. So we have $703 for our 52-week challenge, and we are doing week number 37. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to cross it out when we work on the Janelle's binder, because I have a few things on top of that and just do not want to like touch all that right now. I don't want to drop anything. All right, my love. So next we're going to do, no, I went ahead. We're going to do our 2.5K binder. I don't understand why I'm just like dropping everything today. I think that's because I was halfway through my coffee when I decided to do my video. I'm like, we got a busy day, and I didn't finish my first cup yet. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do week 24, guys, and that will finish our section 3. So basically, this is going to be used for my month ahead. I started doing month ahead. I wasn't really enjoying it, guys, and I decided to stop. So I did stop it, and then I decided to do this binder. So I was doing a 1K binder, and if you guys are new, I could never finish it. Something always happened, and I always ended up taking the money out. And I thought I had a few 1K binders, which I did, but I did give one to another friend, another budgeting friend that was looking for one. So I decided to gift it to her. And I kept this one because it's Mickey, but I didn't realize at the moment that it was a 2.5. It wasn't a 1K. And I said, you know what? Let's just go with it. We'll go with it and see. All right, my love. So right here we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. And that's exactly what I should have. I think I'm going to go into my overflow binder, guys, and take out a 10. Because I definitely don't want to have these. Okay, so we'll take that out. We'll put this here. I'll fix it a little later on. Let me go ahead and just put this right here. so we can have as little change as possible. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, and 140. And that means we have finished section 3. I did move over the money that I used to start my month ahead. So section 1 has 100, section 2 has 120, section 3 has 140, and for next week, God willing, we can start section 4. If it's a slow week, I'll take a number and I'll just split it in half, guys, and let's see how far we can get, my loves. All right, so that takes care of my 2.5K binder, and I forgot who this is from, guys. I did get this binder a long time ago. A lot of stuff I purchased and I put it in my drawer, and then sometimes I forget who it comes from if the name is not on it. So next we're going to go into this binder. This is my emergency binder, and we do have an extra $1 that's been rolling with us for a couple of weeks. So for emergency, we work with $40. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20. And then we have 20 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, so we have 20, and 20 is 40 plus the extra one. So we have 41 to work on our emergency binder for this week, my loves. All right, so that takes care of that. And then let's see what else we're working on Christmas. Oh my God, guys, I did not wait. Well, I got some of it there, but I did not wait to open my Happy Mail. So let me see, what was her name again? Oh my God, Budgeting, I think it's Budgeting with a Ginger. And I've been loving her envelopes. So I had ordered some for different binders. I had shown them before, and I ordered some for my Christmas, guys. They came in yesterday, and I rushed to put them in here. I love them. She does wonderful, wonderful work. Look at how cute these are. I think the price is actually great for them. And you could get them in A5 and A6, and she has a lot of different designs. I haven't done all of these, so I left the last one for a bank, and then I only have a few in the front. So love this. So here we're gonna add $25. That's what we've been using on a weekly basis for Christmas. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So we're going to be working with 25 this week. In June, I will look and see where we're at for Christmas. My goal, I think I had it at 1,500. I don't know. I don't remember if I moved it. I know I have a little bit over 400 in my sinking funds, and that was already done by the end of March. So if I see that I need to bring that amount up a little bit, I will do so. If I see that we're okay, we'll just keep it at 25. All right, so aside from that, we're going to do my sinking funds because it's right next to it. So here's where the difference comes in, guys. I try to do my sinking funds with $80 to $100 a week whenever possible. And this week, we're only going to be able to work with, and not only, because at least we have something to go in here, $50. And we're going to do 110, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then 10 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so for sinking funds, we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. All right, so we're going to be working with 50. And again, before I get to this in the week, well, actually, this one gets done on Sundays. If I see that I can add to it, I will. If I can't, then I'm just going to work with the 50. I'm not going to worry about it. Guys, I totally forgot I had the, sorry about the reach, guys. I had the Janelle book out, and I forgot to put the money in here for this upcoming week. So we're also going to be adding 50 to this one. And let me see what denominations I did. I did the same thing. So I did 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And for Janelle's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Okay, so that's awesome. I just realized that when I saw it on my sheet, I'm like, wait, I didn't do that one. All right, so that takes care of that. And then we have long-term, and long-term is going to be the other one that I am going to add 50 instead of adding 80 or 100. So this one has long-term the same amount, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So this is $50 for long term. Let's get that out the way. What are we missing now? No, we did. No, I didn't do debt. My debt binder is here. All right, so for debt, we are going to do the normal $60. We're going to do 2 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4 5s, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, so that's 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, and 60. So that's $60 for debt. So now that I'm looking at it, guys, I think that the only thing that we did change was long-term and sinking funds, that we lowered it a little. Besides that, everything else pretty much stayed the same. Oh, hold on, guys. I don't want to. Nope, that's not the way it goes. It goes that way. Okay, so now we should have $23. You know, I went to the bank for some singles this week, guys, and I must say half of the singles they gave me were actually really, really good. I was so surprised because they give me the crummiest bills at the bank. Sometimes I go to the corner store and I get better bills than I do at the bank. So for my 100 envelope, guys, we are going to do weeks 21 and 20. Yeah, 21 and 22. What I am trying to do here, guys, I figure since I was setting aside $40 for my Wells Fargo credit card and I'm not doing that any longer, I was going to start adding it in here. But then I remember that even though I'm not setting aside the $40, I'm still setting aside 25. So I might just start doing one. And then this one is going to get 22. That one's got the star note. We'll leave it in here. It'll be a little bit more secure, right? Rather than putting it somewhere else and having to get spent. So yeah, so at first I was like, I should be able to do at least $40 a week on my 100 envelope, because now I'm not setting aside my my $40 to my Wells Fargo credit card, but I still decided to use $25 a week just in case. And so I won't be able to do 2. I was trying to, like, while we were in our 20s, try to do 2. So for this week, we did 21 and 22. All right, so let's scratch that off here so we can know where we're at. But most likely, we will start doing 1 a week and see how long it takes us, guys. Once we get to 40, it'll be a little bit different, obviously, because then that won't be the same 40. But I want to try to see if I could get this done, guys. I've had this for so long, and I'm like, And I started doing it, then I stopped because it just seems like something's that it's going to takes so long. But you know what? We're going to still try it and see. All right, my love. So that ends my weekly reset. We have money set aside for everything that we need this week. We took care of our wallet. We took care of our quarter part of the bills for the end of the month and for our games. And again, guys, I'm sorry I keep rambling and repeating myself. If by any chance I do get payments in, I will add into my long-term and my sinking funds, which are the only two that got a little bit less. Aside from that, we should be okay with everything else. With that being said, guys, I want you guys to have a blessed weekend, guys. Let's enjoy it. The weather is getting better and better. Loving it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.